And I'd like to think that Peabody played some small role in bringing Mitchell Chester to his senses, our education commissioner, with regards to PARCC testing. And Mitchell Chester has very recently said, almost on the eve of the decision of whether to go with PARCC or MCAS, that maybe there is another way to go. Maybe what we should do is have something called, some hybrid of PARCC and MCAS, maybe call it, I think at Ms. Dunn's suggestion many months ago, MCAS 2.0.
It's the only time he'll ever listen to me.
That's right. But in any event, here's my position with regards to Mitchell Chester's idea of MCAS 2.0. Let's remember, there are 4 things that Mitchell Chester promised us about the PARCC test. Number 1, the first promise was that the PARCC test would be a better predictor of whether kids were ready for college and career. And the truth is, it is not. The study released this month by the Princeton, New Jersey-based firm Mathematica Research and Policy that was commissioned by the State Executive Office of Education found that there was no difference between PARCC and MCAS when it came to determining a student's preparedness for college. None whatsoever. After all the money, all the energy, all the angst, all the time, all the warnings, no difference. Promise number 2, PARCC test results would come back faster than MCAS, and that would give the teachers this instant information that they could turn around in the classroom. Well, it didn't. As it turns out, PARCC results have been slower than MCAS, much slower, much slower. Promise number 3, PARCC tests would measure kids equally across every state. Remember Mitchell Chester? An A in Massachusetts will be equal to an A in Mississippi. Well, the truth is, they don't measure kids equally across every state. The cut scores for PARCC vary by state because states wanted to decide what the passing grade in the PARCC test is for their kids. So as a result, the measurement of a student's progress depends on where that student lives. It defeats the very premise of what it was supposed to accomplish. And promise number 4, and I'm only picking 4, there were at least 10, but I'm picking my top 4. The PARCC test will be cheaper than the Massachusetts test. Well, it isn't, not by a long shot. The vast majority of Massachusetts cities and towns do not have the minimum necessary technology, infrastructure, or hardware to accommodate the PARCC test, and there's no funding mechanism in place to solve this dilemma. Peabody is just like most other of the 350 school districts in Massachusetts. We have no way to fund this. Astonishingly, Massachusetts still has not conducted an in-depth cost analysis to determine the potential impact to the taxpayers. Can you believe that? We're 5 years down this road, and we haven't even asked for an estimate of the bill. Well, now Mitchell Chester says he has a new idea for a test, something he calls MCAS 2.0. I ask you, why in the world would we believe him now?